it's Kathy with Fantastic Hobbies. Just coming on here to do a little video. Just some things I wanted to share with you. Some thoughts and some projects I've been working on. Caution, I'm going to be rambling a little bit. But I wanted to wish everybody a happy July 4th. And just some summer things I've been working on. I've been trying to put away. I bought another a die, one of those little binders, because I've got quite a few summer things now, so I thought I'd put some of the summer things in that little binder. And as I am going through and putting them up, I'm trying to like very quickly do a little make or project with them. It's funny because I am loving summer, but also I want it to be Halloween. I know that sounds weird, but I totally get the Summerween stuff that's out now. Do I like it all? No, it's not me. We're kind of like a more dark decor in our house, almost a witchy theme, but more like realistic. So you're a cauldron with like things you would find in a cauldron, and I don't know. I would have to, if you're interested, I'll show you once we start decorating and everything. But anywho, so what I've got to share with you is, I was putting away the margarita shaker from KS Craft, and I did make this, and I was trying to see how it looked with something there in the glass. So I made this, and I thought it was kind of cute. These will eventually go in here, and we'll talk about that in a second. This was inspired by a ribbon that I saw at Michael's. I really liked the ribbon, but I really don't have a use for the ribbon. It's a wide ribbon. And I don't know, other than making bows or something like that, I wouldn't know, or banners, I wouldn't know what to really do with that ribbon. And so, I was like, well, I'm not going to buy it. I don't see the need, but I wonder if I can translate that into a paper. So I tried several different things. I tried ink. I tried to like make strips, and none of that seemed to work. So I like found a cheat way, and I went to Adobe Express on my phone, found a background, printed it out. But I did die cut all these bats from I think a die set from Tim Holtz, and that was just a little punch I had. I thought it turned out really cute, and I'll put up the one from Michael's here that inspired this. But then I decided to put it in a frame, and this goes back to an idea that I had when I kind of first started. I just started making like some cards. And it was around, I think, Christmas time. So I was making some Christmas cards. And I thought, well, wouldn't it be neat if you could, like, just take these, and instead of putting it on a card and sending it to somebody and they would throw it away, you could put it like a little frame or something and display it. But this is like a little Dollar Tree frame. And you can see it's even, I bought this as just an idea, a prototype type kind of thing. But, I thought it was really cute. I took the glass out of it because it looked a lot better without the glass. You can see the texture of the bats and everything. So I don't know. Just an idea I'm kicking around. I kind of like it. And then also exploring Summerween. I was putting away this die set, and I thought, well, wouldn't it be cute? And I looked through my Halloween dies, and I found this little ghost who looks like he was, moving on. So I put this as another little Summerween thing. and I thought it turned out awful cute. And also on that same thing, I have bought this also at Dollar Tree to go along with that idea of displaying instead of making little displays instead of putting them on card fronts or whatnot. Of course, you could always put this on the front of a notebook or something. But I think I like this idea. So anyway, anywho, that's that idea, and these will go in here. Now, I've showed you before what I do with my composition notebooks. I do want to keep up with what we're posting to our different accounts. And I've started on the Fantastic Attraction side, our other YouTube channel. If you like Disney and Universal theme park stuff, amusement park stuff, we do that. We also cover Carowinds. We just went to Epic Universe and had a great time, so I'm starting to put out my coverage from that. But I find that if I write things down, it's easier for me to keep up with. So I got one of these, and I just decorated it pretty simply. Just the inside and the outside covers. And it's really cute. I think I'm going to like this. So we'll see how this goes. So I've taken a little bit of what I was writing down in here and putting it in here. And then this is my progress on this notebook. I'm going to call this, I guess, a Franken notebook. I don't know what else to call this thing, because it's going to be a little bit of everything. But I put a Summerween because I'm in the Summerween mood. And this was from the Summer Fair paper from Michaels. And I just put a little ghost there, a cute little ghost. A puffy sticker, I think, from Michaels from last year. And then I did correct, you'll notice this is different. I did correct this. I couldn't stand that I had cut that off short. So what I did was I just pulled those 2 pages out, and because they were 2 pages glued together. So I just pulled that out and put something else down. But here it is. Let's see, I don't know what. That's just a Carowinds note. So here's my July, and I'm going to see how long this book lasts me, but, you know, if I can get it to last through August, then I'll put August here. Otherwise, I'll use this for something else. And then I cover this up. Actually, I am tracking my weight. I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm down a good 22 pounds now. Yay! So, I am tracking my weight here, and then just a pocket for whatnot, some dates that I want to try to remember, and then the sky's the limit here. I don't craft enough for me. Like, oh, I like this paper, I'm going to put it in here. When I see a paper, I'm like, oh, I bet I could make something to sell. So I need to change my thinking and make some things for me, like I did here. Because I was so happy with that when I was done. And I mean, you might look at this and say, oh my gosh, that's nothing. But I had fun with that. And so I need to make some me time in the craft room for me. And do what I was doing originally, and I'll show you. When I started out, this was my Halloween notebook from last year, but you can see I was making things, was exploring like depth how to make a color depth to make things seem like they're popping out. And I think I get afraid to make things because don't want to waste it. But you can see I didn't have a lot of time, so I took this cauldron and I was trying to make a sort of a shaker thing out of it. And here, just, some different things. This was our trip to Halloween Horror Nights, and I've wrote down the houses and some of the scare zones. And this one was from like Scarowinds, and this was the houses and the everything this year. And so I found this in a magazine. I really like that idea. So this is just me making and keeping memories. And it's just going to be a mix. And I want to start doing that again. I had stopped. And playing with some of the things I buy. And I just need to make more me craft time. So we have a blank book and I'm ready to get started. Memory keeping doesn't have to be a 12 by 12 album. A big album with a perfect layout and your pictures. Memories are things that happen in your day-to-day life. And do they have to be anything outstanding? No. It could be just simple as me sitting down making this. And these will probably go in here, eventually. I guess this is the memories of me. Maybe that's what I'll call this, my memory book. Because this tells me, where I went and what I was doing without expressing words. I'm not going to call it a journal because I understand people, when you talk about journaling, you write words and everything, and I might do that here and there. But I'm okay with it calling it my memory book. If you are interested in seeing the series and where this goes, and exploring the idea of rather than having a journal or a planner, and I'm not, I have to tell you, I am not a planner person. I've tried, and it's just cut and dry. Just like this, I'll probably do it for a while and then back off and then do it again and back off. So I'm just trying to find something I can stick with, if you understand. So if you're interested in seeing a series on my memory journal, let me know. And I'll be glad to share that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching and subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. And again, happy July 4th. I will see you on the next video.